Hey Basic, I'm so excited to have this vision session right now. So what I want you to do is sit down, strap in, get some popcorn, and get ready because we are going to go into the future. Put a thing right here. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, whatever. We'll just continue. Anyway, I believe we are entering into a new season of Basic. What Chris and Cheryl Ziegler have built here over this past season has been phenomenal. It's helped prepare us for what God is speaking to the future. But I believe as Basic students, as advisors, as churches, as a whole Basic college ministry movement, God is bringing us into a next. And I'm so excited to journey that together. And so in this session, I just want to share a few things that I believe God is speaking to us about what this next season has. Now, listen, I believe we're entering into a season where COVID is going to continue to fade out. Amen. I believe we're going to see a fall live conference. Come on, let's believe together. Can you imagine being together here in Rochester again, worshiping, hearing speakers, doing breakouts, eating delicious dinosaur barbecue together? Listen, I believe we're coming into this new era, even as the Northeast, but also as America. But I'm telling you, we're coming into a new era as Basic as well. And I believe what that new era is going to be something that I'm just calling Back to the Future. And Back to the Future means it's not something that we're doing something wrong, so we have to go back in time. It's simply this. When BASIC started in 1978, there was an apostolic calling that was on us to raise up leaders, to raise up pastors, to raise up missionaries, and to launch people into their destiny. And so through working with the local church, working with advisors, and working with our office team and people that love Basic alumni and leaders in our area, we are going to do that again. I believe God is going to calling us to create a pipeline from freshman to senior year to help you grow in a way that you've never grown before, to help you serve your Basic group and Basic advisors like you never served before. But most importantly, impact the local church that you're a part of and plug into them. So I have 7 things that I'm going to rifle through. You're going to see a picture pop up on here. There's going to be some phone numbers to text. So strap in and get ready. The first thing that we are going to launch, actually it's going to happen this summer, is called the Basic Pod. And that is a podcast that's going to happen every other week. There's going to be 24 episodes in the first season. And the Basic Pod is going to be all about equipping you to follow Jesus and to fish for men, to follow Jesus and love those around you, exactly what Jesus called us to do. So we're going to interview Basic advisors. We're going to interview local church pastors. We want to interview you as students to see what are you facing and what is going on in your life and how is God using you in a powerful way. So get ready for that. It's going to be absolutely crazy. The second thing is called Basic Discover. And Basic Discover is happening actually this summer as well. We're going to do a 2-day online virtual conference that is all about helping you discover the call of God in your life. And it's not just about that. We're going to help you shape a mission and vision statement. We're going to help you explore your passions and giftings and personalities. But most importantly, we're going to build into that training, that 2-day training, we're going to build in ways for you to serve your Basic group and ways for you to serve the local church that sponsors and gives direction to your Basic group also. So Basic Discover, if you text the number on the screen, just text Discover to this number right here and you will get information. We are going to keep it very, very, very cheap for you. But what we want is to maximize and help you find and discover the call of God in your life and do everything we can this summer to prepare you for an amazing fall. Another thing that is in the hopper that is not real, but we're planning and we're dreaming is something that I want to call Basic Grow. And Basic Grow is using what we have in Basic Access, which is our online platform for videos and materials. I want to see Basic Grow be something that we work with local churches and your Basic advisors to create a curriculum that can run parallel with your studies at school to help you grow in God. So I'm talking about biblical foundations, relationships, sexual purity, accountability, like real basics in ministry of how do I start to share my faith and how do I develop a devotional life. And so I'm believing that Basic Grow is going to be a semester-based program that we create over these next years together, all to help you grow in your relationship with Christ. Out of Basic Grow, I also see us developing something into a year-long program that you don't have to get out of anything. It's something that you get into and it runs alongside of your current studies, but something called Basic U. You like university. And so Basic U is more of like a year-long intensive where you're in a community of people that you're diving into deeper ministry and leadership principals and teachers. We want to get you mentors and pastors and leaders to invest into your life. And Basic U culminates into a summer experience that I want to call Basic 20. And Basic 20 happens every single summer right here at Basic headquarters, and it's 20 days of nonstop prayer, worship, impartation, ministry and leadership encounter and skills and training, because we believe 20 days every single summer while you're a college student can prepare you and train you to launch you out into your destiny. Now, remember, all these things are done inside the ecosystem of what Basic is. Basic's ecosystem is to serve and love the local church and work with them to reach the campus, and Basic headquarters helps vision and connect those things together. So these things are not happening outside of that. All I'm saying is we're coming into a new season that we're going to build that pipeline together. Number 6 is this, Basic Advance. You Basic advisors out there and you student leaders, we want to do something every year or every other year in the wintertime during that winter break to serve you and love on you to a high level. We want to take 2 to 4 days somewhere at some sort of retreat center and love on you, encourage you, pray together, strategize, bring in new teaching, bring in new training, bring back Chris and Cheryl, bring back John and Nikki Bergio, bring back people that love you and know you well to do training and impartation, but also for us to get together and pray and discern what is God speaking to us for the future. So get ready for Basic Advance. It's going to be crazy. Remember, some of these things are happening. Some of these things are still in dream mode. And lastly, I'm so excited for the vision that Chris has launched called Campus Planners. I believe God is speaking to us about something called Global Campus Planners. One of the things that I get to do is I get to lead something called the Global Ministries Department at Elam Fellowship, where I oversee missionaries and works all around the world. I'm believing Basic is going to raise up teams to go to churches overseas that have college campuses all around them and start to send teams to reach college students around the planet. So can you imagine? We're not just going to reach new levels here of partnering with churches to reach campuses in Vision 100, Michigan, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, the surrounding Northeast. We're going to see God raise up workers for this hour to connect with local churches to reach campuses. Check this out. We're also going to see that happen all around the world. There are millions and millions and millions of college students that are waiting in this hour for people just like you to say, God, here I am, send me. I want to go over and use my life in missions, but I want to reach college students. I believe God is raising us up for this hour. So that's the vision session. I know things are crazy. It's a lot to handle. Don't worry. Listen, the only 2 things of all this stuff that I'm saying that are real and are happening are the Basic podcasts. Be on the lookout for that. We're recording sessions right now. We're going to launch it out this summer. It's going to go for an entire year just to do a beta year. And then also Basic Discover. We want this summer to count. We want this summer to matter. And we want to see you launched into your destiny.